CryptoSlo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
CryptoSlo with more crypto gains. Man, every dog has its day. And today is Doge's day. So, the big news this morning is Dogecoin getting listed on Binance. Yes, repeat. Dogecoin listed on Binance. Nice news. Everybody loves Doge. It's one of the favorite meme coins of crypto. ERC20 back in the day. Dogecoin, yeah. It's funny because Digibyte is still struggling. Doge, yeah. But we had a nice little moon on Doge, up 30-40%. Who knows how high it's gonna go once the trading starts. There are like a bazillion Dogecoins, so don't get too crazy just yet. During the last bull run, I think it was close to 2 cents, and we're like at 0.039 cents. So, I've had a little bag of Doge I always kept around because I told myself, I said, next bull run, I'm gonna have some Doge. Doge is one of those coins where you'd like to have 1 million, but yeah. So, other news, not too bad, not a bad fourth. Market's pulling back a little bit, if you've checked in on your blockfolio, you're like, what are you gonna do? That is to be expected. If you're new to the channel, you're getting in crypto, and you're kind of in that accumulation phase, it is normal to see 20-30% swings in your blockfolio. So, that's why you can't get too tied up on watching your numbers all the time. Otherwise, you will drive yourself crazy. And you definitely don't want to have money in crypto that you're waiting to pay your rent or something with. Like I said, you have to think of it more as retirement and an investment, long term. You always hear that term long term, and it's like, it really is. We're hoping that this cycle breaks the cycle of the up and down, because basically what's crypto historically has done is we run in cycles of a rapid increase followed by a long downturn with an even higher rapid increase and a higher rapid increase. So it's kind of like a boom and bust cycle, and it seems really extreme, but if you zoom back on it logarithmically, it is a positive trend, and which is good. So just be prepared, if you're new, and you're gonna see these ups and downs, and it's totally normal. So other things, Bankroll network, wow, man, I'll tell you what, the divs from credits have been excellent. Cannot complain. The network seems to be getting stronger and stronger. I know the overall contract values on the books has increased, and I really do believe that people are starting to see the value of credits and the fact that it's a stable coin, and your movement in the network causes divs, and it's a good thing. It's solid. 888 bet, another payout last night. I can't believe that thing keeps churning out. Chopia had a nice decent little rush of mining. the last probably 4 or 5 days. People trying to get the new vouchers program, where it's kind of like a party divs system where you can burn those vouchers, and then they had it where you mined. Me personally, I am out on that just because of the fact that they've had some trouble. Topia is a great platform. It's really great people. I just don't understand why people don't go there to play, and that's really what it comes down to is, the Tronbetian people, you call it what it is, but people always go back to Tronbet to gamble. And, they've got the sports gambling coming. It's a solid gambling platform. But Topia, I love it. I love the graphics. I love it. I love the people. It's just, they just haven't found that magic sauce yet. I think the big lesson learned in Topia is launches, is the importance of launches. The launches were delayed so many times, it really, really hurt the platform. I know the devs are long-term though, and they're doing their best to try to make it work. So I think in the long run it'll be successful, especially if we have a second wave of people coming to play the dApps in the future. But I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Banker token. So I continue to let my daily build up to a juicy number. Still waiting on the DEX, hopefully, in possibility of the new staking option for Banker token. I know I saw on the Twitter they announced an airdrop, which is cool. Now, as far as your tokens and on the exchange, it's up to you what you do with your Banker tokens. Me personally, I'm trying to hold on to mine because we're in the very early stages of this. I was watching on Tron Watch people undercutting themselves on, trying to make the sale. And, that's up to you what you do with your tokens. But, we just started. Staking's coming. And who knows, possibilities for the price, especially when we get more volume, to be much, much, much better than what it is. Very short-sighted. Especially with difficulty on luck increasing, I think you're going to see the supply dry up, and you're not going to be able to get cheap Banker. Because it's, like I said, I think the market is flooded with people that want to do stuff with their tokens, and that's fine. And just a lot of people were rushing to sell, and you do what you need to do for your situation. But yeah, so anyways, that's about it. Let's hope moving into the weekend, Sunday, we get a nice strong green candle. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Other than that, this is CryptoSlo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.